Доброго времени суток, господа, да, мы продолжаем проходить Hellblade. Первую часть. Я уточняю, что первая, потому что я не знаю, вышла ли вторая. Я как-то не следил за этим. Да и следить, наверное, не буду, учитывая, что мне эта игра не понравилась. Поначалу кажется вроде атмосферно, но, блядь, геймплей тут, конечно, не сильно радует. Ну и загадки ебанутые.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling. Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Бля, я уже забыл, как с ними драться. Это что, Рамштайн, что ли? Хера себе! Это что сейчас было такое? Блять, враги, сука, несложные. Они просто душные. Очень долго с этими врагами, со щитами драться. Просто ужас.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Ой-ой-ой. Пожарничал. Блять, как они заебали сейчас. Блять, со щитом опять.
Time.
Ну, наконец-то. Ну, началось. Началось. Грёбаные загадки.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
На чем сосредоточиться? Хуй поймешь. Мне что, надо где-то все три знака совместить. Ага. Так, такое ощущение, что надо наверх попасть. Каким-то образом. Фокус, фокус. Ну, вот вижу лестницу, но почему-то... Твою мать, блядь. А чё нормально? Я тут съезжал, черти сколько. Вот, кстати, крест появился, его не было до этого. А, он был, просто не с того угла, понял. Очень странно. Чё смысл? Я вот здесь вот ее нажимал. Все равно рисунок не сходится. Блять, ебанутая сука. Как же мне это бесит уже. Стоять. А есть еще что? Не, вроде нету. Что я проход там еще увидел.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh. and her face menacing and grim. Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls,
Блять.
high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Да ты будешь открывать ворота? Сколько можно наезжать? Сейчас опять кто-то вынырнет. 100%. Драка на помостках, это не может не могут упустить такую возможность разработчики. А если еще и можно будет упасть оттуда, вообще будет классно. Обожаю в Dark Souls такие помостки. Особенно в Воинов на них. Ну, правда, там в этом Dark Souls я видел еще поуже. Крепость Senua, будь она проклята. Но ёпта.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Ну ладно вам.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this.
Get up.
Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
Борись, сучка. Борись.
Get up.
Вставай, вставай.
Get up and fight.
Дери ему жопу. Опа. А это что? А надо было нажать, наверное, что-то, да? Я пиздел, сидел.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming?
Да что-то залагало-то, блядь. FPS, блядь, 80, 90,
We only
блядь.
see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on. There.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
it can't. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
О, только полчаса прошло. Тогда ладно. Я уже думал закончить серию на это. Пока меня не закрутило водоворот опять. Понятно. Зачем делать такой закуток, если, блядь, сюда тут ничего нету? И пройти дальше нельзя. Или типа сделать... Наша игра не такая коридорная, как вы думаете.
It's Dylan. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was the trick.
Да харе валяться, пошли уже.
Where are you going?
Что у тебя уже вся рука черная почти.
Come on.
Веном укусил, что ли?
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father, Zinbal, made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was, the lone figure of a boy. Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
Where is he? He's there. He's there, under the tree. You can see him. There he is. Come on, you have to keep Dillian going. Keep going.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Да ё-моё. А тут тогда что? Опять вход, где нужно найти 500 миллионов знаков, что ли?
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Волчица не стала его жрать. Она пожрала мед, перекусила веревки и попиздила дальше. Причем он сидел верхом на ней. Я же говорю, 500 миллионов знаков будет. Не. Сначала разберись в себе, а потом приходи. Я так надеюсь, что можно будет спрыгнуть.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs it. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
О, блядь. И так можно было. Или только сейчас открылась дорога?
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him,
Perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Ну, расскажи мне, какой там коварный план.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
so effortlessly caught the world in bliss. If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Это хлебало надо было заскринить.
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Сука, субтитры пропали слишком поздно, блин. Не то сфотографировал. Гадство, хотел без субтитров сфотографировать. Они, сука, подосрали и тут.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he real? Is he real? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's...
Вот когда вот надо почитать, они, сука, пропадают субтитры.
He's waiting for you by the
Суки,
tree.
блин. Локализация тут говно, блин. Я так и не особо люблю субтитровую или локализацию. Так еще, блин, тут она пропадает раньше, чем надо. Раньше, чем разговор закончится. Суки. Мрази ебаные. Пусть сами себе подрочат те, кто, блядь, говорят, что локализация должна быть, блядь, субтитровая. А в оригинале надо слушать. Пошли нахуй все, пизду. Нахуй такая срань
As
обосралась.
Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay. As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Лучше на всякий случай посмотреть через ешку. А то это уже второй камень, который ни о чем не говорит.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
А я думал, Грэм. Блять, где спуск? А! Тут нет спуска. Тут есть вход в гнездо, вообще в дупло. Войди в дупло. Так. Сейчас посмотрим, что у нас тут со временем.
It's a trick.
happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trial.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shards. What's the shard? Find it. It's the metal runestones. It's in front of you. Find it. The metal runes. You need that sword. Go to the shard. Find the shards.
Да что такое?
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. It's so strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death because we have no answer for it. But when it comes,
Вот как объяснить локализаторам, что они гандоны? Вот они сейчас сделали что? Они внизу пустили субтитры и вверху пустили субтитры. Мне как, блядь, читать их надо было? Вот верхний я не прочитал. Пидорасы, блядь. Сука, как же ж, блядь, ну раз хочется прийти и разъебать их контору, блядь, эту локализаторскую. Где вообще этих жадных ублюдков? Сука, блядь, дохуя денег стоит локализовать игру. Охуенно, блядь.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Сука, а что ж будет в этой, как его, Red Dead Redemption 2? Там же ж постоянно пиздеж идет, блин. Это ж, блядь, Рокстар. Они ж не могут без пиздежа в игре, блядь. Во время езды, во время сражений, блядь. Тут вроде пиздят немного. Ну как, постоянно, конечно, пиздят что-то на ухо. Но как-то, блин. Поменьше. А там же это ж как Макс Пейн тот же самый. Треть диалога вообще не прочитаешь. Потому что, блин, в этот момент ты стреляешь кого-нибудь. Вот я нихуя не вижу сейчас.
Julian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Finally!
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
You have to find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could you lose him? How could you? Find him.
Где вход, где выход? Так, отсюда я пришел, по-моему, да? И... Я на улицу опять вышел. А, подождите, может, он получится нарисован? Нарисован-то нарисован. А что толку мне от него? Не знаю, я F-ку понажимал. Ничего вроде не произошло, кроме этого. Ебатня. Как не залезть наверх-то? Ну и что делать? Что делать, блядь? Походу куда-то пришел.
I'll find him.
Случайно куда-то наткнулся. Зашел, блин.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Куда? Туда? Куда? Куда? Вправо, влево, блядь.
Not Dillian.
Сука.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Опять проговорят про Дилана, я нихуя даже не вижу, что они там пиздят. Охуенная локализация. Просто охуенная.
You lost and have you?
Сука.
Where are you?
Подлизыватели жоп, блядь.
Turn right. Over this way. What was that? This way. Follow this way. Nothing. Where are we?
Сука, лишь бы, блядь, ключика, это за возможность получить бесплатный ключик облизжут игру, блядь, по самой не балуй.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do.
Ну и что вы говорите, ребят?
She has to keep going. It's not safe.
Девчонки, что вы говорите?
To keep going.
Расскажите, пожалуйста.
I can save you. It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Блять, а там чё? О. Прошел и не увидел. Оп, там чё я был?
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Блять, опять какие-то головоломки. Лабиринты непонятные.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
Все понятно. Здесь я
The
был.
voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen.
Иди на голос, иди на голос.
It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer. Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find him.
Так, стоять. Это понятно. На голос я сейчас пойду. А мне вот тут еще посмотреть. Что есть. Чтоб ничего не пропустить. Так, там есть. Факел горит.
Dillian, where are you? For his voice. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening? It's not him, it can't be.
What's that sound? The voice is changing.
What? That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something more dangerous.
Something is here. Something in the labyrinth with you.
Something evil.
Так.
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Так, что тут со временем? Уже 1:11, охуенно. Давайте-ка мы эту пещеру пройдем к хуям собачьим, а потом закончим.
A secret room. There was. How do you get in there? How does she get in there?
Я прочитать, что не успел, а вы уже убрали.
It's not Dillian.
А вы уже убрали субтитры. Мудаки, блин. Так, там понятно все. Тут ничего. Сейчас, по-моему, будет пизделка.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods! Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done. You did it, but there's more. Going. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
Ну что, я думаю, на этом мы и закончим. Я надеюсь, сохранилась игра. Да, будем надеяться, что сохранилась. Ладно, всем счастливо, всем пока, до скорой встречи. В следующей серии обязательно продолжим. Как только убрали душные бои, блин, стала немножечко лучше игра. А тут эти вот сражения однообразные уже заебали. Еще даже практически на самом начале этапа этих сражений.